This is the eerie day that Lindsay Clancy had before taking the lives of her children.
As a mum myself, like, this is a day that you would live pretty much any day as a mum. You take your kids to appointments, you play with your children, except Lindsay Clancy's day ended with the absolute unthinkable happening. We've had a little look at the timeline, haven't we? And it started off with her taking her 5-year-old daughter Cora to a paediatrician appointment. Staff reportedly noticed nothing unusual about her behaviour. She sent pictures to her husband of Cora. Then they went home, they played in the snow, and she was just looking after her children pretty much all day.
Just sounds like a standard day, doesn't it?
Absolutely, like nothing unusual about it. Her husband was working downstairs in the basement. They were catching up throughout the day over text, like sending messages to each other. At one point she said, you know, we need a medication for one of the children, can you go and pick it up at some point? And she decided, you know, it'd been a long day, should we order takeout from a place called 3V, which apparently they had ordered takeout from before. So
it's an eerily normal day to then end in the unthinkable, isn't it?
It ended in the absolute unthinkable. So obviously she'd searched for like the takeout, and I think then her husband at 4:53 she said, you know, do you want to get it? He was like, yeah. He went, he left the house, he went to pick up the medication, went to pick up the food, and he called her. So he called Lindsay at 5:30. She didn't initially answer, and then she called back about a minute later and told him which medication to purchase. But he said it sounded like she was occupied with something. And then he went and collected the food, he went home, he found the house unusually quiet. It's just all incredibly spooky.
It's awful, and I think how normal the day leading up to it is obviously a huge point of the trial, because the defence and the prosecution are very divided. You know, the prosecution very much arguing that maybe this level of detail within her day is maybe an indication that she premeditated these murders, that she planned to do it the whole time. But the defence, of course, arguing that, you know, how normal the day was, it could just mean that she was so mentally unwell that she just snapped out of nowhere.
And this is why it's divided opinion, hasn't it? Like, this is called the saddest murder trial in the American history, because, you know, people are just absolutely distraught about what's happened.
I don't think we'll ever truly understand, will we?
Never truly understand
how this happened.
Yeah, and it's obviously divided opinion so much. I think it's sending chills down my spine.
Absolutely, me
thinking,
too.
like we were saying, weren't we, like how I'll text you being like, I've just done this with the
Yeah,
kids,
when you told me all the details, I thought that sounds like you just updating me about your everyday.
Yeah, and then it's just like the most horrific thing happening is just, yeah.